Vermont, from blah, 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 playing with you from Vermont with your Sunday Ask Susan live. That's me, the place to be every Sunday for all your questions. So glad you can join us. We had a little party last night, Christmas party. I'll show you, kind of decorated the place, kind of fun, right? Hope you're having a wonderful, playful, joyful Sunday, whatever that is for you. Today we're playing with, hey Teresa. Today we're playing with, what are you willing to let go of? We're going to dive in deep into this one. Hey Allison, welcome, welcome. Hey Patricia, welcome. Hey, as we have an international group, let's come on in with where you're coming from. Mylene, welcome, welcome. And I have a question from, hey Rita, hi, from San Antonio. I love it. I'm just going to put this on here. There was a great question from Patricia. And I want to see if I could pick it up here. Here we are. Okay, how does it get any better than that? What are you willing to let go of also has to do with not just clothes, not just points of views, not just what people put upon you, not what you've taken on to put upon you because you've decided that you can't let go of it because somebody gave it to you, somebody told you about it, whatever that is for you. It's the aerial view. That's what we're playing with today, the aerial view of what is it that you're not willing to let go of. And while we're waiting for the algorithms to kick in, I'm going to, with Patricia's permission, I'm going to play with this question that she came with to the Ask Susan Facebook. Love when I hear from you. What is the difference between vulnerability and humility? Vulnerability is defined as a quality of state of being exposed to the possibility of being attacked or harmed, either physically or emotionally. Humility is defined as modest or low view of one's own importance. So, this is from Patricia. If you know what you know as true for you, what would be the purpose of placing yourself in either one of those states of feeling better than or less than? Does it not make more sense to be something else? Cool. Hi, Maureen. Hey, Teresa. I love this because it really ties in with what we're talking about. What are you willing to let go of? And my first question might be, are you willing to let go of any definition of anything, right? Like everywhere you've decided that there has to be a definition about something, or you've been told at a very young age, you're not humble, right? You have no humility. Is any of that light for you? Anywhere where somebody goes to define you, they are refining you to their point of view. My video is froze, says Teresa. Anybody else is a video froze for you? I know, Teresa, sometimes this is what the universe creates on your receiving end. So if anybody else, if this is frozen for everybody, let me know. Give me a heart or a thumbs up. Yes, it's frozen. No, it's not. So I know where we can go with this. Thank you, Teresa. Looks fine to me, says Rita. Yeah, absolutely. Teresa, maybe go back in, go back out. Maybe add a little bit of oomph to your... no, I'm clear, says Allison. Add a little bit of oomph by bringing in your data. That's what I do for myself. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks, Maureen. So where were we? We were talking about definition. Are you willing to let go of whatever it is that you defined? So Patricia, you're in your knowing here, right? Is there a difference between vulnerability and humility? What feels light and what doesn't feel like, right? What if there was no definition? Would you be willing to be vulnerable with you? Whatever that means for you. For myself, being vulnerable with me is acknowledging what's working, what's not working. It's the willingness to say, oh, wow, that wasn't my best moment. Okay, how can I create this as differently, right? Hey, Rosanna, welcome. So it's not about, when you find you're caught in between definitions of something, ask yourself, who am I being right here, right? And what if none of this was true, right? Great question to play with. What if none of this was true? What works for you? Right? So, Patricia, let me know if this assists you at all. For those of you who are just popping on, it's really about this Ask Susan's really about, are you willing to let go? And it could be let go of definitions, let go of what someone's point of view is about. Allison, sovereign vulnerability is empowering, right? Whatever that is for you, right? It's whatever it is for you. Some people were told, oh, you're too sensitive, you're too vulnerable, you too. And so how many of you have acted and reacted against what somebody said about you, and then you go to the definition of trying to define you? Again, what if you were that space of space and simply were with that information without having to define you at all? What could that look like? So let me know if we're in the right wheelhouse here, get some likes or hearts or something so I know where we're going. And please come in with your questions. This is not a dialogue or a monologue, it's a conversation. And for myself, I'm in this huge purging, right? It's like taking big bags of clothing that don't work for me anymore. You've heard me talk about this in the last Ask Susan Sunday. Really, what will you let go? Are you willing to let go? If you're not, ask yourself, so what is it that I'm holding on to? What have you decided? When we decide we have to hold on to something, what is it that you're holding on to? Thank you, Allison said you're so inspiring. Thank you so much, Allison. It's the people that come to these Ask Susans that create the Ask Susan. So thank you for showing up, Allison. So grateful for you and for everybody showing up. Yeah. What is it you're holding on to? We're going into 2020, right? What is it you're holding on to that actually you don't want to see yourself doing or playing with or having sex with or eating or writing or singing about? Are you willing to let go? Right? Do you get the energy of letting go? When we let go, it opens up a space, right, to actually play with truly what else is possible. And it doesn't mean you can't say, "Oh, I'm going to let go of me being whatever that is for you." And then, so if I choose this, what will that create? So let's say you hate being a mom, or you hate being a lover, or whatever that is. It doesn't work for you. Hey, Eva, welcome. You could ask, so if I'm willing to let go of all these beingnesses, all these things that I've defined myself as. Now, what could I play with? See, who you be, that infinite being, that's that core, that's you, right? Right? That's you. Now, everything else you add, you can also let go of. What could that look like for you? Right? Does that excite you? Does that create, trepidation inside of you? What does that create for you and your world? Right? Are you willing to let go, and will you let go of what doesn't work for you? What doesn't add to your life? Right? How many people hoard or stockpile points of views? Right? What point of view are you holding on to that actually doesn't add to who you be, what you be, and how you be? And you're just duplicating it because that's the way they talk in your family, or that's the way they talk in your office, or that's the way they talk in this reality. Right? Would you be willing to go beyond and ask, what if none of this was true? Who would I be? What would I be? What could I be playing with? Who could I be playing with? Ooh, I got a heart on that one. Yay! Yay! Thanks so much. So, questions. Anything popping for people? Right? This could be, thanks for all the hearts. Yay. Hey, Julie, welcome. This could be a quickie. It could be, wow, Susan, I let go of everything. I don't know what you're talking about. Or it could be, oh my God, how do I let go of this stuff? Right? If you're contracted into anything or anyone, you have shit to let go of. Just saying. Patricia, can you speak about dropping your barriers in regards to vulnerability? Okay, cool. So again, I'm going to play with you on this one, Patricia. Ooh, I got lots of hearts. Let's just talk about dropping your barriers, right? See, when we put a little codicil, a little addendum, a little addition, talk about dropping your barriers in regards to, well, here's the deal. Are you willing to lower your barriers? No matter what it looks like, no matter what it takes. You could ask, what does lowering my barriers bring up for me? Because truly, the willingness to be the space of you, there are no barriers there. And so it's not about dropping what have you already decided vulnerability is that it isn't? Right? Yeah. What have you decided vulnerability is or isn't? You see, let me know if this rings for you, Patricia, and for everybody else on this. I thank you for all the questions popping in. I'm going to get to you for sure. I'm so grateful for your questions. Oh, I got hearts and everything. See, it's like this is who you be, right? What we're taught as an infinite being, there are no barriers. There's awareness, right? Oh, this doesn't work for me. Oh, I actually don't prefer this, right? When you put a barrier up, it's because you were taught somebody's going to take advantage of you. Don't be so open. Don't tell people how much you make. They're going to take advantage of you. Like, how many of you were taught that at a very young age? Don't show people who you be, because you're going to be hurt, harmed, taken advantage of, whatever that is. Yeah. So it's the willingness, just lower your barriers. Expand out. So that could be some home play for people. Just, is that mine or somebody else's? Okay, lower my barriers. Right? I'm going to lower my barriers. And I physically, like, push them down, 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 and let the earth take everything. Whew. Great exercise to play with. Oh, do I have a barrier to this? Okay, is that mine or somebody else's? Chances are, the barriers that you're aware of are not yours, they're somebody else's. Yeah, Patricia says, thanks Patricia. Thank you, I adore your response. Thank you. I've associated dropping my barriers with letting go of my awareness. Exactly. When you lower your barriers, forget the word drop, like boom, drop, right? That means you have to be holding it in order to drop it. So everywhere you're holding your barriers to drop your barriers, would you be willing to let that go? I'm getting excited now. So it's just really lowering your barriers. And really this is, when I used to travel around the world facilitating classes, I have people do this exercise, like get a sense of your barriers. Put your hands right up here and get a sense of all of those barriers. Push them down, take a deep breath. Push them down, exhale, push them down, expand out as you're pushing down, and let the earth take everything. Wow. You might get a different sense of space in your body. I wonder. Yeah. Cool. And how many of you created barriers in the family that you were brought up in as a way to survive? Yeah. So, truth, are you still in survival or are you asking for thrival? Right? With thriving, there are no barriers. It's just like, I wonder what's possible here. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you so much. I'm just going to go back to some of the questions that, sorry about my fingers. They seem to be doing this. Okay. Allison, could we speak about barriers and protection? So, Allison, I hope this gave you some information. Let me know if it didn't, this conversation that we're having with Patricia's question about barriers. Again, when infinite being require protection, right? When you have awareness, and you do have awareness, right? When you have awareness, when you're willing to play with your awareness, protection is not required. You're in your knowing, right? How many times have you gone in the night, have you gone walking one way and you're like, okay, this doesn't feel right, and you turn another way, right? How many times have you not answered the phone because you're aware there's somebody trying to sell you something, right? I don't have to have protection when I pick up the phone, because I won't pick up the phone unless I see somebody's name behind that. If somebody wants to leave me a message, I'll pick it up then. Right? That's my way of playing. I'm going to protect me from people calling and trying to sell me something. No. What's my awareness? What works for me? So, my question would be, Allison, what works for you? What are you willing to let go of that actually isn't working for you? And does having to have protection truly add to your life and living and your business and your money flows? Right? If you have a point of view that you have to have protection, you're always looking to where you have to protect yourself from. I'm going to repeat that. If you have a point of view that you need protection, then you're always going to look for where you have to protect yourself from, for who you have to protect yourself from, for who can protect you. So you're not actually being you, right? You're being whoever taught you that was the way to be. So letting go might be, everywhere I was taught that this is a way to be, does it actually work for me? It rhymes. Yeah. Cool. Allison, as an empath and an X-Men, I still wish more clarity in receiving and vulnerability and being dumped on. Again, your point of view is creating your reality. What if no one had more capacity than you? There's no what if there, by the way, just letting you know, right? You have these capacities. Wow, I'm aware of this. Is there anything required? Yes or no? What's this jargon going on in my head? Is that mine or somebody else's? That's somebody else's. Okay, cool. Let it go. Let it go. Let it flow, baby. Right? No one can dump on you unless you open your arms up and say, I'm a garbage can. It's your point of view. Your point of view creates your reality. Yeah. Hey, Adriana, welcome. Your point of view creates your reality. Again, how many of you are willing, here's my challenge for you, how many of you are willing to actually let go of what isn't working for you, right? Any point of view that you have that has you less than the brilliant, juicy, infinite being you truly be, are you willing to let it go? I wonder what that would create. Yeah, Cool, cool, cool. Patricia, I was once accused of wearing my heart on my shoulder. Barriers went up. Just might still be there. Love you, Patricia. Absolutely. Yeah, anything that you react against. Listen to those words. React against. It's a double, right? It's not yours. Who did I buy that from? Who did I learn that from? At what age did I learn that? Yeah. I mean, this is some of the things that we talk about when we go into, when people come in and work with me, one-on-one or in a group. And so if you're interested in actually diving deeper and getting rid of this, PM me and let's see what we can create together. There, you know, it's amazing with just 15 minutes of laser coaching how we can shift and change this. So let me know. If you want to like dive a little deeper, I'm here for you, baby. Private message me and I'll get back to you, I promise. Okay, what else is up here? Yeah, I love that. That's, yeah. Yeah, so how many of you have associated, hey Sylvia, welcome. Sorry about my, I got to turn this the other way. Anyway, how many of you have associated, if I drop this, if I let this go, I won't be aware anymore, right? So everywhere you were trained to be aware through the default, would you be willing to let that go, right? Hey, what would you prefer? Right? Would you, what kind of life are you asking for now, 2020, 2,220,000, right? What is it that you're willing to let go of? That you're like, what is it that's stopping you from letting go? Right? Have you decided that this is the best your business can be? Have you decided that this is the most amount of money that you can have? Have you decided that if you let go of whatever that is, nothing greater will show up? Well, is that true? You know, a garden goes through seasons all the time. Leaves, you know, trees drop their leaves in a certain season and then grow in another season. So are you willing to be in the season of letting go? And are you willing to be in wonderment of, I wonder what this will create? Because when, you know, we talk about a habit, how many of you have the habit of denigrating yourself, of playing the victim, of being small? Well, would you like to replace it with a bigger habit of like, ooh, what if none of this was true? Ooh, I wonder what this could create. Huh, how many things can I let go of today? Right? What does that look like for you? Only you know that. Yeah. We're at that mark where I'm going to love you and leave you if there are no more questions. I know I'm so grateful. A lot of you have written that you love this short and sweet. For those of you who've just come on, there's a lot of juicy nuggets. Hey, Sylvia. And if you want to dive deeper, private message me or write me, Susan at susanlazarhart.com. And we'll get together and let's see what we can create. Because if it's not working for you, sitting on what's not working is not going to create anything greater. Yeah, right? It's not going to create anything greater. Whatever it is, however you be, whatever it is that you're working with, that you'd like to shift and change, it's possible. Allison, thank you, dear heart. Oh, thank you, Allison. Mwah. Thank you so much for your questions. So grateful for all of you. Somebody has asked me, am I going to be here next Sunday? I am, right? I am going to pop in next Sunday. And it's going to be kind of a wonderful, playful, just before the New Year's kind of thing. Patricia says, thank you. Have a fabulous day. You too, Patricia. Thank you so much for your questions and thank you for your awarenesses. I am always so grateful for all of you. We wouldn't be having Ask Susan if it wasn't for all of you popping in. And if you're watching later, press #replay. I love to know when people pop in. If you have questions, pop them in just like Patricia did on the Ask Susan Facebook. I will get to them. I adore you all. I am so grateful for all of you, like to the nth degrees. And have an amazing day. Play with that home play. What if this wasn't true? Who would I be? What would I be? How would I be? Yeah. Hey, Maureen, thank you so much. Have a very Merry Christmas to you. Hey, Rosanna, all of you live boldly, love greatly, and be that fearless leader. Fearless leaders willing to let go because they know there's something greater right around the corner. I wonder what's greater for you right around the corner. Let me know. I love to hear from you. See you next Sunday. Have an amazing holiday season, whatever that is for you. Hanukkah, Christmas, not sure what other holidays are right now. I adore you all. I'm so, so grateful for you. And how does it get any better than that? Bye-bye. Thanks, Allison.